Do you have days like this too? I know I cannot be the only one who is like this. Today, I have wasted so much time doing nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing. I cannot account for the time that I have done today. I don't know where it has gone. I cannot point my finger at it and be like, I was doing this. Yesterday, I didn't have like a super productive day or anything, but I know what I did. I can account for the time I spent. I spent time watching the F1. I cooked dinner. I made a video. I watched a movie. I talked to my girlfriend on the phone. You know, there was time allotted. I can be like, I did these things yesterday. Today, I've done nothing. Nothing. I've watched one episode of anime. I've made a sandwich. I had a shower. I took a shit and played some chess when I was taking a shit. And that was like 10 minutes, right? Where the rest of my day has gone, I do not know. You know, I watched a few YouTube videos and I did talk to my girlfriend for like half an hour on the phone, but maybe 2 hours I can account for. And I've been up for like 10, 11 hours. Where's the other 9 hours gone? I don't know. And it's not like a procrastination type of thing where I'm putting off doing it, where, you know, that's slightly different wasting of time. And, you know, I'm not saying that I need to live every single moment of my life to the most productive, grinding away, super Chad type of guru. No, far from it. I'm all in favour of wasting time here and there. But, like, also you want to live. You know, you want to have a meaningful life where you are enjoying and participating, being an active participant of your own life. Here I am, just being an NPC. I'm like, that's all I'm doing today. I don't know what I've done. I don't know where the time has gone. And I don't really know if that is my fault. It is my fault. Clearly it's my fault. But, like, I mean, what am I doing about it? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to it either, because this is a regular occurrence, I guess. And maybe a lot of that in the past has been out of feeling in a very bad place. When you have a low energy, you know, you just really do not want to do things. Or when you're feeling depressed. And, like, I think that's a slightly different case here today. I had good energy. I felt good. You know, I was not feeling depressed. I had good mental space and everything. I was doing a bit of thinking, you know, just a bit of thinking about tactics on YouTube and what have you, but nothing like super deep thoughts that was overly consuming in my time. I guess I didn't have a lot on my to-do list either, so I wasn't like, yeah, I should go and do those things, but I had like little bits, and yeah, but it wasn't really a procrastination thing either. I just guess some days I waste a lot of time. And I cannot be the only one. And if you also are like me, somebody who wastes so much time in their life, I think it is okay. You've just got to accept that you have days like this. And not every day is going to be full of wonderful abundance of life and productivity. And you've got to forgive yourself and be like, that's okay. You can still make whatever the rest of the time of the day you've got left to make it something unique. Simply just having a positive attitude to getting to enjoy. This is a chamomile tea. I am now drinking you know, I talked about me not drinking caffeine and getting off caffeine. I don't know if you remember, but now I'm drinking chamomile tea in the evenings because I'm clearly an old granny, and the chamomile tea you know, stops the caffeine. Anyway, that's a different. And I like, yeah, I got off social media. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not scrolling away. I'm not doom scrolling. I'm not wasting like the amount of time I've wasted doom scrolling. That's a whole different conversation, which I've talked about before. At least I'm over that. Like today, I'm just wasting time with nothing. But that's better. It's definitely better than wasting time doom scrolling. I can tell you that. So like that's the positive. And what we can take out of this is, even though I may not be doom scrolling like I did for so many years, and I no longer have that part of my brain craving it, or even if you remove that, you'll still waste some time. That doesn't mean you should doom scroll, because this is definitely better than doom scrolling, but it's okay. We'll just have these like this sometimes. And if you're alone, no, you're not the only person going through it. Everybody is an unproductive piece of... I'm not going to say shit. I was going to say an unproductive slob or piece of shit. I don't agree with that statement internally, as I was about to say it out loud. I disagree with it. In fact, I think, not that this wasting time today has been that great, but like we can still take something out of it. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I clearly did not plan this video because I'm now rambling. I don't know what the point I was trying to make here. I just wanted to let you know I've wasted a lot of time today. But hopefully I'm still going to do my other thing, which is I'm going to make a song. You know, those are my two lifts. One, make a video every day, and two, write a song every day. And I still will do those things. And I will hopefully add some other useful things in to the rest of my day. I've still got a few hours left, which I can turn into a wonderful day because I'm feeling great. And like, it's just that in that moment, you know, also part of it is like, oh, I'll wait till tomorrow to have a better day. I've always been like that. And I'm always like, as soon as it gets later, I'm just like, oh, tomorrow will be a better day. But tomorrow, it's rarely a better day. It's rarely a better day. It's just the same amount of, still the same NPC the next day. And so, I think you got to make the most of the moment. Now, the next moment, you know, forget about tomorrow. Live today. And so, after this video, I'm going to try and do something where I'm actively participating in life and try and just add something to make this day have filled with something productive or something meaningful. And then I will still feel like it was a good day. And maybe it was a good day. Maybe my brain required the rest. Maybe it required some space, and I was just giving my brain the space it needed. I think also though I was like a bit uncertain about like exactly what to do, and that was part of it. So I didn't make this video earlier. And like I had a different video planned, and like this video isn't really part of that plan, but rather I just needed to make sure I continue my trend of making a video every day. And so I'm just outputting off the top of my head here into this about, because I didn't really do anything today, and so it was an easy thing for me to talk about. But I guess maybe my brain needed some space, because this is not the same. Like I've said this earlier, it's not the same as when I was doom scrolling, wasting time, and procrastination type of wasting time. So perhaps this is actually a healthy level of type of time wasting that maybe I need, and perhaps maybe you need. Or am I just grasping at straws here, trying to make it? But like, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a positive attitude. Take the positives out of life. Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I'm deluding myself that, but still, that's a good thing to do. To have a delusionally positive mind. I will take that any day of the week than being a depressive, oh, life is shit type of attitude. Absolutely, positivity wins the day here. So, to sum up, I've wasted time, but perhaps it was worth it. And perhaps if you have wasted a load of time doing nothing, your brain needed it too. Here, so that's a good conclusion, I think. That's a good conclusion. We made it in the end. It was a bit rambly there, but we got there. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Thanks for listening, and wish me luck.